Okay, I'm going to try to film here while my phone is charging on the wall. So I can't go very far with my phone here, but I wanted to capture this once again on film as a record keeping, sort of a diary of all these things that I'm doing, with respect to this, my latest go-kart, which I'm calling it the MIA Hover Kart with enhancements. That's gone through a few iterations. As I've been doing these videos, you can see all those changes in real time. This is the axle that I decided to put together. I decided to use these spare 12-inch tubes that I had from cutting those 48-inch 48-inch tubes that make up the sides of the main frame. When I went to get a couple more of these EMT tubing, I decided to take one of the 10 footers, cut it in half. That was 5 feet, and then I cut one foot away from that to get the 48 inches. So I had these two pieces left, 12 inches, which make up 24 inches, exactly what I needed to do the rear axle and exchange it for the one that you've seen in the previous videos that I've been doing. So this is the new setup here. I just finished threading these or tapping these holes, drilling and tapping them for the metric size bolts that are supplied with those plugs, those retainer plugs for the hoverboard motor wheels. And so the shaft's going to go right here, and then that cap. I should have brought my cap from my shop here. That plate sits on top, and then the bolts go right through, and they get bolted, to this plate here. So this is actually acting as the retaining block, threaded block, if you will, for the hoverboard wheel axle, and it's got enough spacing here that I can route the cable on the side here. I don't plan on going through here because I don't want to introduce any more holes here on this bar. So I rather just bring it out to the side. So it's got enough area, about a quarter inch, to bring out the cable on the side and have the connections for the three-phase wires, the three leads, and the five-pin 5-wire Hall sensor that is part of the motor wheel. So this is the setup right here. As you can see how I welded that. I actually took a joiner and joined those two pieces so that these don't go to waste. I was going to cut a full one, but I decided, I have these pieces at hand. Let me just do this the setup right here. And since nothing's going to be connected to the center, instead, I have to connect these at 6 inches from the center line here. So this acts as my center line. 6 inches from here, 6 inches from there. So to establish my 12-inch distance for the long bars that form the base of the frame. So this is done. I just cleaned this, and I'm about to go outside and paint it. Just leave it painted overnight, and this should be ready in the next day or two. So I'm done with this. I'm very excited because these are things that take time, and sometimes if you think too much about it and you don't put that time into real work, making the parts, you can get into a mode of procrastination, and then you start losing interest. At least that's the way it works with me. So I have to jump in the minute I start something. I have to jump right in, so I don't lose that the interest in that. It doesn't linger on. So this is done, and I've been like on top of this project, pretty much every day, because I want to finish it. I want to get it running, and I want to do a nice video again. It's going to be my second. This is going to be my second built kart or go-kart done with EMT tubing and maker pipe connectors. So of course, except for these parts, which are they're more customized, and you almost have to do this or something similar, to have some kind of support for the wheels. So I am going to be using two separate speed controls. I already have those. The speed controls that are designed for brushless motors that are actually designed for electric bikes. They come with all sorts of connections there. You have motor connection, you have the sensor connected, the whole sensors, you have brakes, you have reverse, you have cruise control on those controllers. There's a lot of nice features. If you've seen my other go-kart that I did with a 1.5-inch square tubing, that one is done pretty much with the same type of controllers as my racing go-kart, the yellow one. So this is going to be the red one. This is more more streamlined, so as to provide a platform for anybody that would like to do something similar. You have my videos. You can just check out my videos and just go get yourself some EMT tubing, maker pipe connectors, and just look at my dimensions that I posted in a couple of videos prior to this one. I posted the dimensions and a cost estimate and how much that costs. For about 100 and what did I have? For about 100 and let me do this again. For about $125, you can have that frame set up right there. As you see it there with just in tubing and maker pipe connectors. The connectors come with their own hardware, so you don't need additional hardware to do that, to do all the clamping. Where you need hardware is to do the things such as the spindles and this connection here that I'm using a customized threaded a nut and a bolt to do my pivoting. So the pivoting is actually via this bolt on this nut here that's pressed into these parts. Go check out my previous videos that I did that I show how I do those things if you're interested in this sort of thing. But for $125, which is not bad, not really bad in my opinion. If you want to do it, and it goes fairly quick. And if you're looking at my videos and you're trying to do something similar, just follow my instructions there that I have on some of these videos. Follow some of those tips. Cut the pipes, to the dimensions that I show on my plan here. If there's something unclear, just put it in the comments and I will clarify that. But you cut those, cut all the pipes, cut all the straights. Pretty much all this just straight pipe, except for this one here that needs to be bent, and you need a bender to do that. I use a Klein bender, 6-inch radius bender for electrical pipe. That's why I achieved that. Anyway, this is done, and next video I'll probably, like I said, I probably have started completing this assembly here, installing the wheels and the electronics. Mario once again with MIA Microflight. Stay tuned for more.